What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Griffin Outdoors channel. My name is Ty, as always, and today we are going to be ending the day and setting up at our new campsite in Tennessee. So yes, today we'll depart Alabama and officially end the Alabama adventure and going to the one day in Tennessee and going home adventure. But yeah, we got about an hour drive to camp. So yeah, I'll see you for the drive updates. Alright, we're on County Road 98 for a little bit, then we're turning left. Alright, we're on Jackson County Road 75. Up here, we're turning left on US Highway 72. Alright, in 8.5 miles, we are turning right onto Industrial Boulevard. Sweet. Alright, well, I didn't want to get the phone out because the road was really windy, but we officially have entered Tennessee, and we're turning in 1.5 miles here. But yeah, we are officially, we're in some, on a mountain highway now. I mean, this is windy. Welcome to Kimball, Tennessee. From established 1890 years, Battle Creek. That's a river. I don't know how they're calling that a creek, but I digress. And in a mile, we're turning right on Industrial Boulevard. Look how cute this little town is. Kimball, Tennessee. It's right at the base of this big mountain right here. And these are like the coolest little shops. It just looks like this one street. This is really cool. The town, there's a bank right there. A raceway, fast food. This is neat. Neato. This is cool. This town of Kimball here. The mountain towns we were in Alabama with the foothills. It was neat, but this feels much more like a mountain town than it was in than the ones in Bama. Alrighty. Well, we are right parallel the interstate right here. In about 2 miles, we're turning left on turning right on Godsey Lane. Alright, right here, we're turning left onto Tennessee 28 North. Look at the view of the mountains we got on the left here. This is beautiful, guys. Alright. It says in 2.8 miles, we're continuing straight. Alright, we're on Tennessee Highway 28 for 8 miles, and we're turning right on Tennessee Highway 283. Alright, we are in Whitwell, Tennessee, with a stunning mountain view to the left. Stellar indeedy-do. Anyway, so we are turning right here on Tennessee 283 here in 1 mile. It's just out here, this light. One light town. Alright, my apologies to Whitwell, that's just the first light. Whitwell is actually a pretty large town, definitely not a one light town. Look at this up in front of us. That is awesome, dude. Are you kidding me? Alright, in 2 miles, we're continuing straight onto Tennessee 27 East, also known as Suck Creek Road. Alright, in 6 miles, we're turning right onto Choctaw Trail. Entering Prentice Cooper State Forest and WMA. This is where we're camping. The fact that this says 7 miles, 25 minutes to destination is minorly concerning, because we were on some pretty intense mountain roads on the way here. There was like 3 drive updates I missed because it was just windy. Those are the first true mountain roads of the trip. This is kind of crazy, but we just crossed into Eastern time. But our campsite is in Central. So we are right, this state forest must be right on the timeline. The time zone line. That's neat. It says, we're in the state forest, and it says, we are going to be, it says the destination gets there at 3:43 Central, but right now my phone says 4:27 Eastern. So that is interesting. Alright, here is our campsite. I do have signal, which is nice. We are not using that outhouse. That is the nastiest thing I've ever seen. We may make a fire here, because I do have firewood collecting materials. I might make a fire tonight if I'm the only one here. I'm also going to fish in that pond, because why not? Alright guys, so it's almost time for me to hit the hay here, as people like to say. No, it's pretty dark, but these lights don't lighten up my face that well for the camera. But we have this whole place to ourselves. There was a couple people here and they all left. They were here while I was making dinner, hence why there's not going to be any dinner footage. I ate one of those biscuits and gravy packets again because they're good. A few people came down here and just spun around. Like, I don't know, maybe they were facing the wrong way. They drove down here and basically made a U-turn and went out. So that was a bit interesting, but the last person did that was like 2 hours ago. At 8 o'clock, the Steelers play. This is my favorite NFL team is the Steelers because my family is originally from near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Fun fact about me. So, the Steelers game's at 8. It's in 15 minutes, so probably going to watch that. And then by that time, hopefully, I'm tired enough to go to bed. I watched the first Mission Impossible movie, which was neat. I haven't seen any of the Mission Impossible movies, surprisingly enough. Though I like most stuff with Tom Cruise in it. My favorite movie, by far and away, is Top Gun. Top Gun Maverick was very, 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 very good as well. Though I think the original's slightly better. And I love Jack Reacher. So went with Mission Impossible. I think there's 7 movies, maybe 8. And I watched the first one. Was debating watching the second one, but then I remembered the Steelers played. So I'm going to watch that. And I may pass out right in the middle of the Steelers game. I do not know. So, plan for tomorrow. Because why not? I think I've went over this a few times. But I'm sleeping in tomorrow. I'm not going to set an alarm because I want to get as much rest as possible tonight. And what I'm going to do is, so because I can't leave, I want to leave very early. Blah. Alright, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sleeping in tomorrow, we're probably going to go do a hike. Somewhere around here where I can actually summit a mountain because that's sort of the one thing I haven't done yet this trip that I want to do. And after that, that's probably going to be the only thing we do, because I'm probably not going to get started. I'll do lunch. And we're probably going to go into Chattanooga after that, because that's where the interstate runs. I have to take home. The reason I might just leave at what I might do is just I'm thinking about leaving probably at midnight. And I'm probably just going to stay in Chattanooga until we leave, though I probably am not going to stick around. I'm probably just going to leave when the traffic starts dying down and drive through the night when there's no traffic. Ideally, I just come back here and wake up early, but they close the gate and don't open it again until 5:30. So that kind of screws me. So I think I'm going to elect to just leave tomorrow night, because I would just leave tomorrow, but I still want to do stuff here tomorrow all morning. So we might end up just... Truth be told, we might just... I don't know when I'm going to leave. It's going to be sometime between 3 p.m. tomorrow and 11 p.m. tomorrow. We're going to get on the road. So that's the deal. It's been a very good trip, but hopefully we got one last hurrah hike in it. We might do fishing. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do for hike-wise, but I just know we will summit a mountain tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, that is probably going to be wraps on day 3. Not much an eventful day because I really wanted to watch the Gator game, even though it didn't have the result that I would have preferred. And but we did do the hike and on the way up here at the cave, which was very neat. So anyway, that's gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you in the next edition of Griffin Outdoors, which will be when I get up in the morning. Peace out.